Greetings and salutations, YouTubers and malefactors. Back here at Stop Logic Motorsports, and sorry, I need to get a new head mount. Apparently this one's a little cracked, so I apologize if the camera falls off in the middle of this. But a few of you guys I know do a bit of your own maintenance around on your bikes and everything, and you know, sometimes you bring your stuff in the house, much to the chagrin of the true boss of the household, usually the fair sex of your household or the missus. And one big recrimination that we receive, they who toil with your air filter, especially in the kitchen sink, is how bad everything stinks. So I've been seeing this WR Products filter cleaner all over, you know, Facebook advertisements and everything, and I cracked it open this morning and showed the missus that it smells like bubblegum, which it actually does. I can't really quantify that on the camera because, well, it's kind of hard to give you a smell, a vision. But what we're going to do is we're going to do a little exploratory. Ooh, boy, that really does smell like, actually kind of, if you were a kid and you used to get amoxicillin slash Clavamox as a kid and antibiotics, kind of actually smells like that versus just straight bubblegum. But the reason I'm wearing gloves is supposedly this stuff is fairly corrosive. So, and don't drink it, don't induce vomiting. Call a poison control center if you decide to chug this. I probably wouldn't. Anywho, we're going to wash a couple of filters. Filter A done with Squeeze On PJ1. Filter B is old diesel oil and kerosene. So just going to get these get these underway and see what all the hubbub is about. So they claim that you can wash like 10 filters and basically just work it in there. You know, quite honestly, I think I'm probably gonna end up just having to dump the whole bottle in there and do it the old-fashioned way like we used to with gasoline in a bucket. Alrighty, so we've got our bubblegum goo in there. And so far, you know, it's somewhat coming up. And I mean, quite honestly, I use the no toil stuff. We have a funnel web filter in there that when it's used up, I'll do another video with the no toil. Though I assume if this stuff says it's universally cleans filters and, you know, whatever. I do have PJ1 spray oil and a cleaner. That stuff smells like concentrated paint thinner, really. It's a bit rough. Oh, so far this is actually pretty effective. I have another video dropping soon with their mud spray, though I didn't have their mud cannon deal that comes with it, so I'm kind of a bit reticent to give like a full review on something that I'm not using it as instructed. But alright, well, this is it's fairly impressive. Luckily, I've got my hose on filling the pool outside, so I got most of this squeezed out. Kind of put you off to the side. I'm gonna take filter 2, diesel oil and kerosene. That's not that dirty, but it don't smell pretty. Ugh. Oh man, that is a... oh boy. Oh boy. That is a rough smell. Funny enough, this is like the same brand of filter. Originally orange and kind of yellowish. Well, now it kind of smells like gasoline and bubblegum. Ain't too bad. Seems like it's fairly effective. The real test is what I'm going to do when I'm done washing these, and I'm gonna dry them. I'm gonna dry them on the dining room table and see if it gets any objectionable response. So this I mean, it does look like it's cleaner. No longer really smells like kerosene, so I mean, you know, so far, let's see what's up. And now they say when you wash it, that it just turns into soap. Whew, certainly is hot out here. Texas in the summer. Huh. Oh, this thing's coming out looking brand spanking new. Kind of looks like it's sudding up a little bit. Now they say under no circumstance do you put water in the mixture in your bucket. Wow, it does smell like bubble gum. Okay. Yeah, it kind of looks a bit sudsy. Do 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 do. Well, no longer smells like kerosene or anything, just smells like bubblegum. I have now achieved 2 bubblegum air filters. I'm gonna double check and just to make sure I'm getting all this filter wash out. All this hogwash out of here. Seems like for the most part. I tell you what, these 2 filters tell a very different story of their lives. Now I'm gonna probably go back to using my my universal no-toil. So whenever you're using no-toil, if you're gonna use it on stuff that isn't a no-toil filter, the green stuff is what you use, not the red stuff. The red stuff is not set up for alternate filter use. It will eat your goo, or glue. Well, it'll probably eat your goo too. It'll eat a lot of things. You out of house and home. Come on, plant. Well, let's see. Wow, it really does smell like I just got a handful of Bazooka Joe. Tell you what though, the glove, after mixing it with this filter oil, the glove actually kind of feels like a, what's a not gross way of saying this, or an appropriate way. It feels like it's the latex on it's hardening a bit. That's a kind of eerie. I'll rinse my hands real quick. Like it started to go through the glove. And they aren't kidding about don't mix it with water. I mean, that started hardening latex. Kind of like coming across a as a teenager, something your parents handed you to put in your wallet that you discover like 3 or 4 years later. Kind of that consistency. Ooh, that's a weird feeling. All right, well, I'm gonna put these inside in a conspicuous location to dry and see if I get in trouble. So I'll see you guys here in a few. Yep, looks like I'm gonna be serving up some filter for dinner. See if I get in any trouble for this. Well, if you like the content, like and subscribe. If you don't, and I don't make any more content, you'll know exactly how that test went.